guys, welcome back to my channel. So it feels like a long time since I've talked to you guys. A lot's been going on recently, just like me being a little bit sick and just kind of like my heart's like in a sad place. And so I'm gonna do a deployment update soon because like there's just been so much going on. And yeah, so I'm finally posting a video. And so today I'm gonna be doing a video over like how I get jobs as a military wife and things that I do to help me get a job and stuff like that. Because I feel like I've gotten a ton of questions about this, especially recently, and so I just want to like help you guys not be so worried about finding a job, maybe give you some encouragement about finding a job and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my video and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you exactly how I got my job because I feel like every situation is different and you can't just do exactly what I did to get a job, because I feel like this job that I have right now was purely just like divine intervention Jesus, because like there's no way that I could have gotten this job on my own. I currently work for my church, which is like less than a mile away, and I graduated in media, and so I am currently designing their app and designing their new website, and that's like a dream, like to get that job and like come here exactly when they needed that and like meet the people to get me that job is like totally amazing. And so I'm not going to tell you like step by step how I got this job because that would not benefit you, but I am going to tell you things that I think that have gotten me jobs in the past as a military wife and will probably get me jobs in the future as a military wife, because there are things that can make you a confident person, that can make you stand out in the workforce and just be an overall good fit even though you are a military wife. So yeah, I just want to help you guys out with that. And Samuel is probably going to interrupt this video again because he wants me to pet him. But anyways, so the very first thing that I think can help you get a job is to stop worrying. Because I feel like even girls in college had this mindset of the what ifs. And they have the what ifs of, you know, why should I go to college? Because what if we move and I can't finish college, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then this. And then there's the what ifs of graduating. It's like, well, what if I just graduated with this and then we move and I can't find a job and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. It's like so many what ifs and so much worrying is happening that you are blocking yourself from actually being like passionate about finding a job, or, you know, like excited about finding a job or anything like that. You are blocking yourself and you're just creating fear in your life that is ultimately going to hold you back from whatever you want to do. So you don't know the future. You don't know if that what if is going to happen. So just stop worrying. Like if you worry so much, you're probably not going to find a job because you're like so worried. So yeah, just stop worrying and stop saying those what ifs, because again, you do not know the future. You don't know if you're going to find a job. You don't know if you are not going to find a job. You don't know. So get that fear out of your head and just be positive and think, I'm going to find a job. If you don't, like, who cares? At least you have a degree that, you know, if he decides to go to the military, you can pursue that. Or, you know, maybe after your kids leave, if you have kids, you can pursue that. Like, at least you have a degree. Stop worrying if you're going to find a job or not. Just let life work out as it may. The next one is be patient. And it kind of goes along with worrying, but a little bit more so. Like, you're not going to find a job as soon as you move to whatever state you're in. It may take 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. It took me 6 or 7 months to have the job that I currently have. And it was through steps of, you know, I was volunteering and I learned how to create websites through volunteering. And then now I have a job for doing web design, even though I had never known how to do web design, but I had to go through the volunteering to learn, that ultimately led me to a job. So it's just all of these steps that like God puts you through and like life takes you through to get you to the place that you are at. But be patient, because it might not be as soon as you go, like a job just appears and there it is. Like it might, that's great if it does, but if it doesn't, just be patient, don't give up. I think a lack of patience makes you want to give up and be like, oh, there's no jobs here, I'm never going to find anything, blah, blah, blah. And then you just give up and you don't find a job, and there might be one 6 months down the road. So be patient. Okay, so the next one is make sure you have a bomb resume and a good LinkedIn, because People, first of all, are going to look at your resume, and if your resume isn't good, no one's going to hire you because, you know, it's all about visual appeal and having a good resume and presenting yourself right. You always want to present yourself good and confident, and if you aren't good at interviewing, if you aren't good at self-confidence or selling yourself as a person, you definitely need to learn that. Because in college, I actually took a marketing class where we had to sell ourselves as a person. And it really helped me be more confident in, this is Brittany. This is why you should hire me, because I'm awesome. Like, it really helped me be a more confident person, knowing how to sell myself as a person. Because people are looking for confident people, and so you have to be confident in interviews if you want to get hired in your field of study. Another thing, like I said, is having a good LinkedIn. Most corporate jobs are going to look at your LinkedIn. The job that I got in San Diego, they were a international headquarters that I worked at, and they definitely looked at my LinkedIn. They stalked me all over and made sure that I was a good fit for their company. And then now my other job, that's a church, I don't know if they looked at my LinkedIn, they may have, but it wasn't as important to them because they already knew me. And so, like, some jobs may not look at your LinkedIn, but most, if they're corporate or like big jobs, will probably look at your LinkedIn. So make sure you have one of those and that it is bomb. Now, finding a job as a military wife is all going to depend on your field of study. I know a lot of military wives who got their degree in nursing, and so that can be really hard if you're moving every 2 years to be a nurse, because I know nurses have to go through a lot of like beforehand stuff before they can get like a nursing license, I think. And so I know that one can be difficult, but then on the flip side, it's like I got a job in media, and so I could do media from my computer in Washington, in Texas. I can work at a company from Texas in Washington. Like, there's so many options when it comes to media. But I think not giving up on your dreams is so important, whether you're a nurse or media, but just acknowledging it might not happen right away. I know one of my friends, she graduated with a nursing degree and they had a baby, and so she can't be a nurse, but her daughter's getting to be around like the age where she can go into daycare. And so she's thinking that in a few years, she's going to continue her nursing degree. And so there's just so many options that you could take. But if you are passionate, guys, if you are passionate about what you want to do not give up. Like, I think it can be discouraging as a military wife and think like, I got a nursing degree and I'm never going to be able to use it, you know, and thinking that way. But I also think that if you never give up on your dreams, you will find a job. Another thing is that if you have at least an associate's degree, it is going to be 10 times easier for you to find a job, even jobs provided by the government for military wives. A lot of military wife jobs, you have to have at least an associate's degree. So even if it's like the first year you go for a government job for military wives, and then the next year try to find something, and just always looking for something. I think that's really just the point, is to not give up, not have the what ifs, not have the like, I'm fearful that I'm not going to find a job. Like, you will probably find a job. If you keep searching, you are going to find a job. It's not easy to find a job. So you can't just search for a couple of months and then if you don't find anything, give up. Like, take a break from it if you have to, but continue to be passionate about what you do and you'll find a job. Like, I don't know. It's just like, you're gonna find one. So yeah, I don't know if that answered any questions. I think I have found jobs because I have never given up. Because growing up, my mom was a single mom, and she like took a really long time to finish college because she was young and had 3 kids, and we didn't have a lot of money, and she just like basically is the strongest woman that I've ever met. Like, she just pushed and pushed and pushed to have this career of her own, even though she was like dealt the worst cards. And so I think like seeing that all of my life, I was always in the mindset of, I'm not gonna let anyone stop me from doing something that I love. You know, if I love doing it, I'm gonna go to college and I'm gonna have a career and I'm gonna make my own money. and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And having dreams and goals and passions is really what has driven me all of these years to find something. And Connor has always been like super encouraging to me and saying like, if you don't find a job, that's okay. I know you're going to, because he knows that I love having jobs and love to do what I love. Does that make sense? And so guys, definitely be encouraging to your wives about helping them find a job if they want a job. But also wives, keep looking, keep searching, keep applying, keep practicing your confidence skills, and you will get a job. I promise you. Like, it can be scary finding a job, and there are a lot of what ifs that I could think about, like thinking about what if, you know, Connor stops being in the military and I have to support us, and what if, you know, we move and I can't find a job there. Like, there's so many what ifs that if I stop to think about them, they're pointless because I don't know. So yes, that was the end of my video. I don't know if I encourage you guys at all in this video. I hope I did. I like could say everything like 100 times about just keep pursuing what you want to pursue and not worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. But I just wanted to make it like super simple, because we as people, we can grab onto fears and like run with our fears when actually our fears aren't real. And I think not finding a job is a fear that is not real, because just because you're a military wife doesn't mean anything. The international headquarters that I said that I got a job at, I worked there for 3 months. I told them that I was going to be there for 3 months, and they hired me, and it was amazing. And it's like this huge company that I didn't think would happen, and it happened. And I'm still like, what? I'm still like shook by it. But just like ask Jesus to just like guide you to the right job application, to the right place, like just give you confidence during the right interview, like all of these different things. Just pray about, and again, you'll find a job. That's it. I don't know if I helped you guys, so I'm just gonna end this video. Let me know if I helped you guys at all. If I didn't, then I am so sorry. But you can always email me for more questions, and maybe I can explain and help you more. But anyways, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!